Hey y'all, I'm Deborah. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, welcome. If your second time or longer, welcome back. This is my September update for the Fantastic Ladies collab project called Women Who Rock. This is running from August 26th to August 26th. That's Women's Equality Day. It was started by Cece at Diva Next Door, Kim over at Teacher Loves Beauty, and Ruth Foley, who has her channel as Ruth Foley. They are all great panners, and this project, I really love this project. So there are a number of prompts based on women in history or women in popular culture, which I guess would be history as well. And so I have rolled in 5 to start, and let's get going because I have some excitement. My first prompt that I rolled was Spice Girl, something you really, really, really want to pan. And I pulled in a lip gloss by Stila, and it is finished. It is done. There is just this tiniest little bit at the end that I can't get out. I even tried like sitting it in warm water, laying it down, and that little bit just will not come out. So it is done. I really enjoyed this gloss. It's kind of a watermelony pink color, but when you put it on, it's fairly sheer and really doesn't look like this when you put it on your face. So this one is done. The second product that I brought in, or second woman that I rolled, was Marie Curie. And Marie Curie was an important scientist. She discovered radium. She was important in the development of X-rays, and in particular mobile X-rays, so portable X-rays. She actually did some of that during World War One. And was able to increase survival in World War One. She was actually from Poland. We think about her as being a French scientist, but she was actually from Poland. And if you want a good movie about her life story, look on Amazon for the movie Radioactive. It's an excellent story about her, excellent portrayal. And so for that, I rolled in a newly discovered product, and I rolled in the Pharmacy Honey Halo Moisturizer. I love this stuff. It is officially called the Honey Halo Ultra Hydrating Ceramide Moisturizer. So it doesn't smell obnoxiously like honey. It's just like there's a very faint whiff of it. This was brand new when I brought it in, and you can see I've used a fair amount of it, not as much as I was hoping for, but I've got a couple of products and other projects that serve as a moisturizer at different times of the day in the morning. So this hasn't gotten as much use as I would like, but I have used it 14 times. So I'm happy with that. I'm fine with that. I really do like the product. It's definitely a would repurchase. All right, for the third product, that was for Helen Reddy. She was a singer and recorded a song back in the 1970s called I Am Woman. Katy Perry made a song that references that song. I don't think she did a cover of it, but she did reference it in her song Roar. What I brought in was something that gives you confidence. And for me, the confidence to use more eyeshadow and brighter looks is having a good primer. So I brought in my Ulta eye primer in the shade Nude. And this is, you can see the mark at the top where I started out and the mark at the bottom where it says base matte in French. That's where I am right now. There was a lot of empty at the top, so I rolled it down and I'm holding it with a binder clip because there was a lot of it just kind of squishing back and forth whenever I tried to dispense it. But it is, I really do like it. It does hold eyeshadow, and it doesn't cost an arm and a leg to get. So this one is staying in here until it is finished. I have used it 13, 16, 26 times since the last update. And it's probably been 4 days that I didn't use makeup, so there you go. That one will stay in until it is completed. All right, the fourth product is for Beyoncé, a woman-owned brand, for her song Run the World Girls. I brought in a shade from the ABH Modern Renaissance palette. I brought in the shade Love Letter, and my goal is to hit pan. I have a post-it note here because these three colors are also in different projects, so no spoilers. So this one right here is Love Letter, and you can see it has a deep pan in it. I was hoping I would hit pan before this update, but I expect I'll hit it before the next update. I really love this shade. I'm actually wearing it today in my crease with some of these other shades for my eye look today. But I thoroughly do expect that this one will be, that I will hit pan by next month. Okay, the last product that I brought in was for Harriet Tubman. Harriet Tubman was influential in the abolition movement in the middle 1800s in the United States, and she was important in the development of the Underground Railroad. So the prompt for Harriet Tubman was a black-owned makeup brand, and I brought in my concealer by LYS. I love this. I really do. This will be a repurchase. I started out right here, and I am now down to here. I am just about ready to pull the stopper on this one because I'm starting to have some problems getting it, and I can't, the way the neck of the bottle is so very narrow, there is absolutely no way to get in there and scrape down. So and it's really hard to get to the side of the bottle. So I'm about ready to pull the stopper on this one and finish it up. I'm not sure I'll have it finished up by next month, but we will see. We will see. That one's staying in. All right, so that's one roll out, 4 staying in, and so I get to roll in one lady. And so I have my spin the wheel app up. So let's see who we get. Come on, you can spin. Yes, one of my favorite ladies, Ruth Bader Ginsburg. All right, I will take a look at that prompt and I will be right back. Hey y'all, I'm back. So I got Ruth Bader Ginsburg, and the prompt has to do with a quote from Ruth Bader Ginsburg. She was a woman that was on the Supreme Court. She was very influential in feminist politics pre-court, and to some extent during her time in court, on the court. She has since passed. But there's this quote from her that many people ask her when there would be enough women on the court. And her response to them was that there would be enough when there were 9. And so she went on to explain herself that no one had any problem with 9 men being on the court for many years, so why should there be any problem with 9 women on the U.S. Supreme Court? So the prompt for that is use a 9-pan palette 9 times. Now, I only have one 9-pan palette. It is a Morphe palette. It is the Vintage Rose, 9V Vintage Rose palette. It I was going to make this my Pan That palette this year, but that just kind of fell apart. Mostly because I wanted to use other stuff. So I don't know. Maybe I'll come back to that one. It is a beautiful 9-pan palette. It's kind of dusty, mauve colors, dusty pinks. So yeah, I broke it. I dropped it and the thing broke. But like I said, this is my only 9-pan palette, so this one it is. I do like these shades. These are all shades that I would wear and will wear. So my goal is 9 uses of the palette, 9-pan palette 9 times. So that one is coming in. All right, guys, so that is it for my update for the Women Who Rock panning project. If you're interested, the information will be down below in how to find the Fantastic Ladies collab and to find the prompts and clues and that kind of stuff. All right, so I will, while you're down there, by the way, hit subscribe, hit the like button. You know, as Shelly from her channel says, you do all the things. All right, guys, so I will see you with the next video. All right, bye.